Welcome to Vlogmas day number 7. Today is a 5-part video, and at some point we will talk about should you work while going to OT school. Let's get started. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you? Hi. Thank you, Anissa. Hair is done. Only a cut today. Make sure I don't get run over. But hair is done. Only the cut. And we are on to brunch. I think I'm gonna run home first and finish getting ready. It's only 9 o'clock right now. Brunch is at 11. So I will go finish making myself look presentable. And then we will have some brunch with some of my favorite people in the world, and I get to work with them, so that is amazing. To work with people that you actually like is always a good thing. Okay, let's go to brunch. Hello! Hey! I haven't seen... This is the part of the video where we go by our Christmas tree. This year is my year to pick out the tree, which also means I have to pay for it, which is lame. Lame-o!
It was lame when I paid last time.
I feel like you didn't pay, but probably you did. I remember, no, you did pay because you were like, what? It only cost $50 at Lowe's.
Oh yeah, you've been paying like $150.
Right. We used to go to this really cute Christmas tree farm that had them all outside, and it was really pretty, and you could, like, you know, do other activities. But last year we got it at Lowe's, and I guess this year we'll go to Lowe's.
It's half price.
It is half price.
Yeah.
Right. So brunch was good. I didn't really record anything because that's just awkward. But it was with 4 fellow ladies that I work with, or actually one doesn't work with us anymore. There was a lot of conversation about babies because Rosa, who I've talked about before, she just had a baby, and then Sarah has a baby, so there was a lot of baby conversation. But that's okay. We work with babies, so it's not like anything new. But we do need to talk about the topic of the day, which is, should you work while going to OT school? What do you think?
Never went to OT school, so it's hard for me to say.
Well, just as like a lay person, do you think it would be beneficial to, you know, work
If you
while
have to
you're-
take out loans for school, and you can take out less loans because you're working, sure.
Okay,
But
okay. There's one argument.
If you fail a class, you know, basically any amount of work that you've done is going to be
Right.
immediately canceled out by the cost of having to do that again, or the setback of going another semester.
Right. I think it's easy to work as an undergraduate. I think you have more free time and your classes are not as full-time, but I feel like when you're in OT school, it's a full-time job. And I personally, my just personal opinion, I think it would be too difficult, and you're just gonna stress yourself out too much. You're not gonna probably learn as well as you could. So in my personal opinion, I would not recommend working while going to OT school. I was trying to think if anyone did work in my class, and I don't remember. I did work as a graduate assistant the last 2 semesters, but that was easy because I was at the school already, and so I was able to like still go to class and then just stay on campus and work, and then do, you know, homework and all that sort of stuff. So if you can do that, I highly recommend it, especially if you're interested in research. The other thing briefly that you might want to consider is, so many people ask me, can I become an OTA and then work as an OTA and go to school? And that's not the typical pattern that most people follow, but I feel like that is one of the biggest questions OTA school, be an OTA, and then work while I go to OT school. And I wouldn't recommend that either, because once you're an OTA, like, you're gonna be working full time for the most part. Even if you're working part-time, that's still probably not gonna allow you enough time, because you have to go to OT school. You're going to school pretty much every day, you know, 8 to 4, so that doesn't really allow you much time. You're gonna have to get a part-time job where you're like at a restaurant, or, you know, at Michael's. Like, I worked at Michael's. Ooh, they have a little Christmas tree tent this year. I don't remember that from last year. Hopefully they'll have better selection. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, they do have a lot of trees this year.
Yeah. This is the kind you would get if you had a choice.
This is a little too big.
What size are we looking for?
Trunk size.
What size?
Trunk.
Oh, trunk size. Yeah, it's got to fit inside the trunk. No, I think he's a little too thin.
These are taller ones.
Yeah, these are what we're talking about here.
Let me get these in the trunk.
Yeah. Nailed it. And we have a tree in the car. Success. It looks like our Christmas tree has a seatbelt on. Christmas tree 2019, success. This portion of the video will include me making some traditional holiday drinks and preparing some dishes for the ugly Christmas sweater party tonight. Before, coquito is a Puerto Rican eggnog. Y'all, it's so good. I highly recommend you make it. I'm gonna put the link down below so you can add this to your holiday drink list. So everything is cooking, but I'm trying to figure out my ugly sweater situation. I do have two options. I've got this guy, Jingle Bells. And then I've got this guy, which actually really is an ugly sweater. It's kind of cute. The last time I wore it, though, I had reindeer antlers and reindeer earrings, and those have since broken. But, so I was trying to think of a way that I could win, and guess who I found? Yoda! So I put this Yoda on my back with the little Santa hat. He's under there. Oh, there he is! So I think I'm gonna wear this. What do y'all think? I think it's pretty funny. I'm just trying to find a way to spice up the sweater by maybe putting some more ornaments on. I'm pretty excited to have Yoda, especially since Baby Yoda is like back in the mix. We got to bring back the OG Yoda this year. So Yoda's coming to the ugly sweater party with me. I think we are officially ready to win the 2019 Ugly Sweater competition. So if you can tell, I added a couple of ornaments that we had. So I added Darth Vader and R2-D2 down here, and then a little bauble right there. And FYI, there is a prize. I bought the prize yesterday. It's a beautiful hand-painted ornament. I got it at Pier 1. I really wanted the one with the sloth on it, but I didn't think everyone would appreciate the sloth, and I wasn't sure if I would win, so I went with the more classic 2019 ornament. So it's right here. Hopefully I'll get to keep it. Bring it back home with me.
So many things happening.
Oh gosh. You had like 4
You like jumped out, you know? You like belly flopped?
You gotta go fast.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I kept telling her, slow down. Slow
Nope. You snooze, you lose.
Still listen.
Don't slow down. No mercy.
This is the end of the video. Thank you for hanging out with me today. The ugly Christmas sweater party was a success. My coquito was a success. Coquito. Everyone loved it. Green bean casserole, devoured. We had a lot of fun. We played spoons. Y'all saw us playing spoons. That was probably the funnest game that we played. I hadn't played that in so long. We played taboo, and then we did a white elephant exchange, and I got a lotion set. And I was nice, and I took myself out of the ugly sweater competition, even though everyone acknowledged that I clearly won. But since I was co-hosting and I bought the gift, it just wasn't really fair for me to win the prize. And one of my coworkers, Yara, she's a translator, we let her be the judge because she's kind of like, I guess she's like the elder. And she didn't wear a sweater, so we let her judge, and Miss Emily won. So hopefully she enjoys that beautiful ornament. I brought Will some reindeer brownies, which he's loving. Or no, what are you eating right now?
Gingerbread.
He's eating the gingerbread men. But yes, today was successful. We got our tree, we got the party, we got my haircut. We talked about a little bit of OT stuff. It's kind of hard to talk about OT every single day. Sometimes I need a break, and it is the weekend. But going back to that, you know, I recommend not working during OT school. If you absolutely have to, you know, you'll find a way to make it work. Everyone always does. But I think you should, you know, enjoy OT school if you can. That's going to be it for today. Yoda, say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, younglings.